Hey, welcome to SkyPlay. And look at that, I just accidentally pressed B. All right, let's go around the table and introduce everyone. I am your host, InuKai.
Yo, 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 yo! It Willie B in the house, yo! Yo, I'm screwing up because I'm a white guy and I don't know how to rap, son. Continue.
Hi, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Hello.
No, he's not.
This
He's Heydn.
song's fucking awesome.
Pretty much.
And he's JustCallMeZach. All right, Marvel. Well, yeah, it was Marvel Gardens Act 1. I am brain farting right now.
Oh,
Please stand by. We are currently facing technical difficulties.
Yeah, I.e. smoke coming out of my ears.
Beep, 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 beep. Windows Vista does not compute.
You can just hear it coming out of his ears.
Yeah.
Okay, 7th Chaos Emerald, go.
Hell
Yes, 7 Chaos Emerald, which in the original game there are only 6. I don't know why. I guess no one knows.
Because
yeah. Logic,
seven's a
damn
higher
it, Logic.
number.
We don't need it.
Seven's a
The
higher
7's
number.
a luckier
than 6.
number.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
You gotta remember, 6 is related to the devil. And this is supposed to be a Genesis game.
Oh.
That makes no sense
Oh.
whatsoever.
You see? InuKai figured it out. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Has biblical references.
Haha.
Wait, well, except, everywhere outside of North America, it was called the Mega Drive.
Yes, we know that.
I think everyone and their grandmother knows that. It's like
Well,
back in my day, we didn't call it the Sega
Back
Genesis.
in my day.
We called it the Mega Drive.
Well,
Grandma, you didn't live in Europe. Shut up, boy.
That's not how that works.
Well, you see, I imagine that Sega originally wanted to just keep the name from the North American release, call it the Mega Drive, but then they were thinking of like catchy little jingles, and I think Mega Drive does what Nintendo just didn't have that, ring.
That's actually there's actually an interesting thing about that. Apparently,
No, actually, the reason why the Genesis is called the Genesis and not the Mega Drive was because of a copyright deal that applied to North America that didn't in Europe or Japan.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
and
Well,
funny
Because
how
the
we've
phrase
never
Mega
heard
Drive
of-
was already had a copyright claim on that.
and we've never heard about it before.
Yep.
You gotta love copyright laws.
Yep.
Yep, isn't
Here-
that funny?
And here I thought America's over-religious nature would be in play here.
This is some
No,
great
seriously.
music, by the way.
I love this song. I think it's my favorite track in the game. It
Oh, yeah.
sounds so Michael Jackson-y.
I know.
Oh, duh!
Oh.
I know.
It's
And
like
for all those-
he's not even hiding the fact that he's making the soundtrack anymore. It's like, oh, hey everybody, it's Michael Jackson here.
Yeah, we already established the whole Michael Jackson thing a while back.
Yeah, we know.
We
We
don't
know-
need to come back.
Yeah, we know he did it. We now know he did it. There was always that rumor before he died about, did he do it? Did he not do it? Were they going to advertise that he did it, but take his name off after the whole child molestation scandal?
No, I already established this.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with how the music turned out, so he said, take my name off the credits.
Exactly.
And there you go.
Only he knew how popular these tracks would be. If
Yeah,
only
no
he
kidding.
He would be so fucking rich at that point.
I know.
Yo, Sega money, yo.
It's not like Sega, it's not like his relationship
Oh no,
with
the
Sega.
ringtone.
It's not like his relationship with Sega waned any. I mean, he was in Space Channel 5.
Freaking really?
Yeah, he was.
I never played
Oh, shit,
Space Jam 5.
I downloaded the second game just recently on Xbox Live.
I didn't know that was up there.
Yeah,
Holy
it is.
shit.
Yeah, it is.
Damn, the things you can find in this game. Even after 16 years, you still find shit.
Well, that's why I'm notorious for being known as a secret hunter. Seriously, I am the secret hunter kind of completionist. If I'm not satisfied with what I find, I try to look for more.
Hmm.
You know, hearing the soundtrack to this makes me kind of wished that the Sonic franchise had signed more R&B singers.
I think the only thing that, in terms of R&B, we got is the stuff for Knuckles' levels from Sonic Adventure 2. Really, do you need anything more than Pumpkin Hill?
No, you don't. But I'm talking about, like, you know, actual mainstream R&B singers.
I really don't think that would be a
Knuckles.
thing.
I don't like Sonic. I don't chuckle.
Really
I'd rather flex my muscles.
Oh.
I think that the most mainstream people that they've ever gotten was they got the singer for Bowling for Soup to sing the main opening theme for Sonic Unleashed. I think in terms of mainstream, I think that's the most that they've ever done. They've gotten smaller people to do theme songs ever since the 20th century.
Actually, if I remember, for Shadow the Hedgehog, I think they got Power Man 5000.
They did.
Oh, yeah, they did.
But I had never
Julian
heard of
K.
them before that point.
I heard of them.
I hadn't heard of either of them, but I had heard of Bowling for Soup on the radio, so...
Yeah. Hey, anybody remember Bowling for Soup? No? Good.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason I know about them is because I heard them from the first time I heard about them was Sonic Unleashed.
And then they also did the theme for Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, really?
They also
I didn't know that.
They also did a cover of Flock of Seagulls' I Ran for the short-lived Saint Seiya dub, Knights of the Zodiac.
Well, the point being is that I think that their point is that they typically don't really get terribly mainstream people to do their music, and I really don't expect that to change, especially considering R&B and Sonic really don't go together very well at all, in my opinion.
Okay. All right, I'm going to say something right now that'll probably piss a lot of people, especially Sonic fans, off. I actually like some of the songs from Sonic R. Like, Everybody Supersonic Racing.
I got it. Yeah,
Hey, I agree.
I gotta admit, I do
Sonic
too,
R is...
but not in the way because it's like, it's good, but because it's so unbelievably cheesy, it's just hilariously awesome.
Yeah,
I know.
Sonic R's music is good in that one particular way that you just, like, kind of ironically, but at the same time seriously. I mean, there's a reason why Supersonic Racing got a remix in Generations, which is actually pretty good, even if it is a bit auto-tuning.
Actually, my favorite song from that my favorite song from the soundtrack would have to be "Living in the City," which I thought
that actually got a remix.
Yeah, I like that one too.
"Living in the City" and "Can You Feel the Sunshine" both got like short, like 1 minute long remixes on Sonic Gems collection, I believe, and you can find that on this one big website that has tons of Sonic music, and they're not that bad, but they're obviously.
I tried looking desperately for a Sonic Gems collection. I could not find it at all.
My copy disappeared somewhere. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because I saw it once at a GameStop, and I'm like, holy shit, it's a Sonic Gems collection. And it's like, but I didn't have the money to buy it, so I had to leave it. I searched it there again when I had the money to buy it, and it wasn't there anymore. It's like it disappeared and vanished.
Oh, it's because GameCube is now considered collectible.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, this is before the GameCube became a collectible.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. For the unaware, Sonic Gems Collection is the second real collection game for that generation of video games.
For the longest time, it was the only way to play Sonic CD without buying a Sega CD.
Or emulating it.
That's true.
Or doing it through other legal means.
Not unless you had the PC port.
Yeah, but now
we have the far superior PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 version, which, by the way, is fucking awesome.
As well as the version for iOS and Android. I have the version for Android. It's very well done. The controls work really well for the touchpad. Or
Oh,
you
because
just,
you guys
got
forgot
outside
Steam. What
help
the hell? You guys forgot Steam.
it's on Steam
Oh
too. That's
yes.
right.
Oh yeah. There
Anyways,
was.
if you're unaware, Sonic Gems Collection contains Sonic CD, Sonic R, Sonic the Fighter, which was originally an arcade game, although I believe it was recently released as part of a package of old Sega fighting games, including some of the Virtua Fighter titles.
It's also a terrible fighting game, by the way.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay. And then the other thing it included was a bunch of Game Gear Sonic games, like the Game Gear versions of Sonic 2 and the Tails spin-off games and a few other things. Spinball, I think.
Yeah, which were currently previously available in Sonic Mega Collection Plus.
Yeah, which...
Oh yeah,
and
and
of course,
by the way, Sonic the Fighters is actually getting a re-release on the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade.
That's what I mentioned. That's what I just said about it's part of a pack of a bunch of old fighting games that Sega was associated with. In fact,
honestly, I don't think it looks like a very good game, but I mean, it's
a fun party game. Yeah. But yeah, trying to remember. Well, a lot of the Game Gear stuff. There was two versions of Sonic Mega Collection. There was the one for the GameCube, but then the PC and the Xbox version had Mega Collection Plus that included some bonus stuff. But the GameCube version
I'm gonna
had
be crushed. No! Oh, thank God.
Oh, nope. But yeah, actually the GameCube one had a couple extra games. You could unlock Flicky if you had a Sonic Adventure 2 save file in your memory card on the GameCube.
Flicky? You mean that crappy Genesis game that nobody played? Because
it was a Master System game, but yeah.
Oh,
and then,
Flicky from Sonic the Hedgehog. And they were like,
well, this was before it was associated with Sonic the Hedgehog. This was a Master System game. Then you could unlock all the Blue Sphere stuff by having a Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 save file in your memory card, I believe. And so you could play all the different Blue Spheres.
I never played Phantasy Star Online.
And I think there was an additional thing where you can unlock Comic Zone, but I think that was only in the Japanese version. At least that's according to what I read.
Oh yeah, by the way, all those games are available on the
I can put your theory to rest. I used to have a Mega Collection for the GameCube. I was able to unlock Comic Zone and the Ooze.
How?
Well, I managed to get a save file of Phantasy Star Online.
Well then, I never had Phantasy Star Online, so I didn't know. Like I said, that's just based off from what I read from GameFAQs several years ago that I remember for some reason.
And also, you can unlock Comic Zone and the Ooze on Mega Collection Plus, which is also available for the PS2.
Oh, but if you want a more cost-effective approach, I recommend getting Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, as it has like 50+ Genesis games, a lot of Game Gear games, Sega Master System games, all for like the good price of $29.99, and it's available
that's funny. I remember looking at that, not taking that seriously, because I looked on the back cover and like it mislabeled like 2 different screenshots.
But believe it or not, these are actually pretty good ports. Although the one bad thing,
probably involves a lot of the ports that were recently ported to Steam around the same time that those came out.
Okay, but the only problem is it doesn't have Gunstar Heroes. Fucking bullshit. And then, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles can't lock onto each other, which is what? Why would you get rid of the prominent feature of your game?
Laziness.
How do you mess that up?
Oh yeah, I gotta warn you guys, this is like the longest part of the episode right here.
You should keep dying.
Yes.
And you didn't edit it? I should send this into Retsuprey so they can berate you mercilessly.
No, we're not terrible enough for Retsuprey just yet.
Hey.
I mean, we have to do something really offensive.
Hey, you know what, guys? I got to admit something. I actually like PewDiePie.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. That's it. Shut it down.
It's over.
Let's go home.
If gets their hands on this, we're fucking screwed. We can't show our faces to the public anymore. We're done. It's game over, man. Game over.
They don't care what you like. Just admit that what you like is pretty much, I don't know, appealing to the lowest common denominator.
It's fucking garbage, but it's that kind of garbage you just watch because, why not? It's background noise.
Pretty much. That's. I have some friends who like PewDiePie, but they're like 13.
Ah,
Well, obviously.
yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. This
Although
this
I
boss
have
fight
one guy,
was-
I know one guy I know who's
this
who
boss fight was- I can-
really
you know-
likes Tobuscus. Really
Oh.
likes Tobuscus.
The Buscus.
Actually, Dabuscus isn't too bad of a
Yeah,
let's
Tobuscus
player.
is okay. He gets a pass in my book. He's at least funny a fair amount of time.
This
I
boss
think
fight
it's
was
fair to give
just a
him.
Bitch.
Oh yeah, boss fights. For the record, just so you know, I can't view the video because YouTube. So I'm kind of just doing whatever.
So, I mean,
Just
have you
talking.
ever played the Sonic 3 and Knuckles boss fight when you're like in the Marble Zone boss fight and you're trying to
Yeah.
play it as
I know.
Tails and you're trying to like hit him with your tails? Yeah, I mean, just try imagining hurting this guy with only tails, and you're flying constantly.
The hitbox for using the tails to hack him is pretty it's pretty tricky. I will admit it's not a terribly easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Explain that
So pretty much, if you're able to beat this boss fight with only tails, then you got yourself some serious bragging rights.
I mean, I think it took me like 5 tries before I actually killed this boss with tails only. That's when I was doing a tails only playthrough. And it was like, I was like, I think I rage quit at one point saying, fuck this! I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
up!
Wow. It reminds me of every time I play Mario Party 2.
I think you just mean Mario Party in general.
Fuck you, Daisy, you cheated, bitch.
Oh, that's another thing we should do. If we all get together one day, and someone's got an N64. Actually, I still have an N64.
I have
And
an N64.
Oh,
Or
there you-
just set up NetPlay with Project 64. Freaking Hamachi. There you go.
All right. Well,
Oh.
if we can do that, we could do a SkyPlay of Mario Party 2 or any Mario Party game for the N64. 1 through
I-
3.
God. That
I would
And
do
you can hear
3.
me rage.
amazing.
I would do 3 because that's the one, and I'd be the one who's just quiet in the corner and winning every minigame.
like, fuck you, Vin.
Yeah, yeah.
And if that goes over well, we could do Mario Parties 4 through what ones were for the GameCube? Like 4 through 7, and then 8 through 10 on the Wii.
No, 10 still in development. Too bad that apparently 9 was a total flop.
Oh, no wonder I never heard of it.
Exactly. It came out like a
Actually-
few months ago.
Actually, it was 8 that was a total flop. I've been hearing mixed reviews about 9, but from what I hear, people start to like it again.
I mean, how would
Anyways!
you a party? Oh wow, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of this zone. I mean, it looks very colorful and like a carnival, but it's the second act. I think it's just.
You mean the
Oh,
fact?
wait.
You mean the part where you have to jump on the oil drums and you have no clue what to do? You're just stuck on there, and
Well,
it
it's not
doesn't tell
even-
you.
It's a combination of that and like annoying bumper sections that are just really. It just gets ridiculous with all these bumpers. Like, oh my god, can you stop doing this? I just want to advance with the game. Oh, did the game just glitch out for a second? Like, oh my god.
No, it's not the game, it's the video.
Ah,
I still have yet to experiment with video codecs.
I can't remember the one that I would use. I'd recommend a few to you.
I was originally going to encode this using Handbrake, but
Trying to remember the name of the
Whoa.
video codec I always use.
Damn, it's like I think the video is just like being possessed right now. Like, oh my god, we have a demon within me. Must exercise. Oh,
that
dick
was a dumb
dick.
move on my end.
That was a dick move. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna put these spikes over here. Unsuspecting players. Precursor of what's to come.
yep.
Barrel.
Yeah, anyone but me also dislike those oil drums. Oh yeah, we already talked about this earlier. part in Act 2. Well, glad to know I have kindred spirits in that aspect. Fuck, that part pissed me off too.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. At this point, when I play as Sonic, I have Super Sonic, so this boss is just like pathetically easy.
Well, guess what? I have Tails, and I don't get Super Tails till I get the Super Emeralds.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Whatever works.
I
come on,
do what
even-
I want.
I mean, even Knuckles got a super form with the Chaos Emeralds alone.
Poor Tails, he just gets the short end of the stick every time.
Well, I
Like,
think it has to do with the fact that he's like 6 years old. 6 years old guy
And, you know,
probably
it's
wouldn't be
not
able
even
to go
that,
sit
it's
by
just like-
himself.
it's not even that. It's because he's just the sidekick character, and who gives
Or
a
that
shit
he's
about
6
the
years
sidekick
old.
character?
If you were 6 years old, would you be able to harness power from magical gemstones?
Oh, come on! Don't try explaining this with actual real logic, because it would never work.
It doesn't
This is a
work in the
video
game
game,
anyway.
damn
Why
it.
would I allow it? Why are we seriously arguing this? Send help. SOS.
Because we're nerds and we have nothing better to do with our lives.
Seems legit.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, hell, that's why we're doing this.
It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
that-
we could be solving we could be solving the cure for cancer, but no, we're just gonna play video games.
Nah. We're pretty much going to be doing this when we're 30.
Like,
Or in my
back in the day when we could just talk with a thing called Skype. Now we can do it through holograms.
Actually- And by 30, it's going to be like a year for me. I'm
Oh.
old.
You almost reached that big 3-0, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call you Grandpa from now on.
Shut up.
Don't worry about it, Grandpa. You'll be fine.
Yeah. From what I understand, 30 is going to be like the new 20. Or is the new 20 right now.
Soon.
Yeah.
Inappropriate use of canon.
Tonight, you. Who's playing Dionne Warwick?
Oh, that's probably what's playing in the background.
Oh god, here it is, the barrel.
Oh, God.
Okay, it's not the barrel, but we're getting close.
Did Sega not have enough code to just put like a little, sign on the barrel that says press down?
The problem with the way that the barrel works involves pushing up and pressing down. But the problem with that, of course,
Oh, Knuckles, you bastard.
is that, well,
He's doing it
nobody should be expected to use something using a game mechanic that we have never seen before and haven't seen again. That is a complete down.
Yeah, until we come up with those random tutorial levels that they put in nowadays.
Well, I don't think the random tutorial levels. I
The
think that's a
quote
bit.
you
I think that's a bit
Yeah,
too much of
get it.
hand-holding. But when you go so far to introduce a mechanic that involves an entirely new method of doing anything without giving a player a single hint on how to do it,
Yeah.
it kind of goes against what they've been doing the entire time. That's not just not handling. That's just bullshit, man.
And
That's
granted,
just
the rest of the
bullshit,
game is still
man.
very
You sound
well
like a
designed.
stoner
That's
for a minute.
bullshit.
It's bullshit.
That's like bullshit, man.
That's bullshit.
Oh, why are you hating on the song?
Ah, what a coincidence. I was talking like a stoner, then I just realized a bunch more states got legalized marijuana now.
That's right. Colorado.
wow.
Colorado.
They've actually legalized marijuana. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Politics.
Thanks, Obama.
See, yep. See, I didn't even have to say
Be
anything
honest.
yet. I already made it, and I didn't even have to. I said shouted politics before you made it political. I called that shit.
Oh yeah, and oh yeah, even better in politics, gay marriage has finally been accepted in Maryland state law. Yay!
Which is cool.
Yeah, I did.
You know, whenever I
Definitely cool.
think Obama, I always think of who here is a fan of Patton Oswalt?
Patton Oswalt, I think I
Eh.
heard that before.
Yeah, he's a comedian. He was Remy on Ratatouille. He did this back in
Ratatouille.
Yeah, bleh. Shut up. Back in on one of his comedy specials, I think it was like back in 2010 or 2009 when he was talking about Obama. He says things are going to be so awesome. There's probably going to probably just be like 2 holdover racists. You're going to see two rednecks, you know, down in the deep part of Atlanta. Up there wearing hover boots. Yep, there's that nigger. There's that nigger that gave us anti-gravity. Brrr. A government issue blowjob robot broke. Of course it'd break after like 900 uses. Where is the... Yeah, Obama should do that. Make a government issue blowjob robots.
He would instantly become the most popular president ever known.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a patent on that shit.
Just think about it. Think about it. Millions of nerds will finally know what it feels like to have the pleasure of a woman.
Aha!
All the pleasure, none of the effort. Just give us your money.
That's like an automated flashlight.
Without the STDs.
An automated flashlight, pretty much.
I'm so glad to be reminded that does exist.
Oh, hey, look. Another frustrating boss. Because I completely forgot how tedious this boss fight is. Especially when you're not supersonic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, who isn't supersonic at this point?
People who have been playing the first time.
If
you're unaware about how supersonic as a mechanic works, after you've collected all 7 Chaos Emeralds, and you have at least 50 rings on hand, you can go ahead and then activate it. Give Sonic a completely invincible, makes him go faster, double jump, whole shebang. But when hold on, does Supersonic get a double jump? Or is that only until hyper?
No, I think that's when he gets his hyper form.
Yeah, my bad.
That's when he's like, it's funny because I watched this interesting video by a guy named Some Call Me Johnny, and he was reviewing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, ironically, and he used an audio rip from Dragon Ball Z to explain the whole hyper Sonic thing. It's like,
yes,
this is a Super Saiyan.
The comparison has been made innumerable times, buddy. Don't worry about it. But you are invincible. However, you do get your rings drained, and once you run out of rings, you revert back to your previous form. And of course, it also means that if you run out of rings, you can't find any. If you run out and you can't find any more, then you'll be hit, and you will become dyed.
Hey, look at this.
You will become dyed.
These 2 off screen.
Fuck.
I can't even give him a hit. Look at that, I didn't even try. It's like, crap. At this point, I just thought, screw it. Watch what happens when he drops the ball.
Oh, I got it. That was a reference. Whoa.
Get on the ball.
I'm so fucking creative.
Damn right.
God rest your soul, Billy Mays.
R.I.P.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was actually thinking of buying one of those big city slider grills after he died.
I was like, am I buying it because he died, or is it because I really want a freaking grill?
Yep.
Dilemma.
And we're at the end of episode 1. We'll see you next episode, guys.
Later.
Laters.
Kill me.